Today, I'm going to reveal my strength goals for the remainder of this year, 2022. These are the strength goals I want to attain or surpass before I turn 63 or by the end of 2022. So stick with me and I'm going to show you what I'm up to. Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. Okay, today is Tuesday, August 30th, 2022. And what I'm going to talk about is my strength goals I want to attain before I turn 63 or the end of this year, 2022. Meaning, of course, my birthday is at the end of December. So these are things I want to do before then. Now, if you've been following along with me at all for a while, you'll know that one of my core tenets as we age is to maintain and, if possible, improve our strength. Improving our strength, maintaining our strength, I believe is an integral key element to being able to stay vital, mobile, and be able to engage in life. So, I have devised 3 goals here for myself just to keep me engaged and have a little fun with this. And you may or may not know, you've probably been watching my deadlift project, and there I wanted to get a 400-pound plus deadlift before the end of this year, which I've already attained. So I'm going to move that goal. And I'm going to show you my my other 2 goals. Well, there's actually more than that, but you'll see those in a minute. And these are things I want to do, reasonable or not, before the end of this year. So let me show these to you. All right, so let's start with the squat. My goal is to be able to do a successful parallel hip joint below the knee parallel squat of 350 pounds before the end of this year. Now this one I think is probably reasonable and doable. Last year, I believe I did a 340 with a belt. I'm going to do all this stuff beltless, by the way. No belt, no wraps, nothing like that, unless the need arises. But right now, that's the plan. So right now, the first goal, the first item is the squat at 350 pounds before the end of this year. All right, so let's move on to item 2, bench press. Now, I just recently restarted doing bench presses, and I just posted a video a few days ago, which I will link up in the corner, whichever corner it is, so you can see that. I just started again. Now, historically, for me, when I've been doing these powerlifting things, these powerlifting movements, my bench press was always the best of the 3, better than my squat and deadlift for sure. So I've set this goal at 280 pounds. I was going to set it at 300, but I'm going to moderate that a little bit, bring it back. I think this one might be a little bit of a stretch, but I think this is doable before the end of this year. A bench press of 280 pounds, and I'm looking forward to this one too. I think I'm going to be able to cross the 300-pound threshold realistically next year. By this time, I'm sure I'll be in the 300-plus pound bench press, as long as I don't get injured. Okay, that brings us to item 3, the deadlift. Now, as I mentioned, I had a deadlift project, and my goal for before the end of this year was 400 pounds, 400-pound legit deadlift. I did that already, so I'm going to move that goal up to 440 pounds. I believe that might be a bit of a stretch too, but we'll see, and looking forward to that as well. I'm really having fun with my deadlifts. I really am. Now, this whole squat, bench, press, deadlift ratio here is a little different than when I was younger. I could always squat more than I could deadlift. That's obviously switched. And I guess proportionally, my bench press is still pretty good. So it's just weird about the squat and the deadlift, how as I've aged, I'm able to do better with the deadlift than the squat. And I've been working on the squat a lot more lately, well, in the last couple of years. But I'm sure that's a mental thing with me. It's the squat has got me, is inside my brain, and but I'm fighting it. So there we go. Squat, 350 pounds. Bench press, 280 pounds. Deadlift, 440 pounds before 2023, or before I turned 63 at the end of 2022. Now, 2 more items. These are more calisthenic body weight movement kind of things. Here again, I believe as we age, these are the kind of things that we need to, stick with and try to maintain or improve upon, that being pull-ups and push-ups. Okay, so my pull-up goal for the end of this year, before I turn 63, is 22 pull-ups. Now, just today, as a matter of fact, I did a max out set, and I got 19, and I hadn't done pull-ups in a while, but I was surprised, so that's good. I think this 22 pull-ups by the end of this year is reasonable, as well as the push-ups, 70 push-ups, 70 contiguous, real, legit push-ups by the end of this year. I think I know I can do 60 now, so I think that's realistic too. But that's it. That's my goals I've set for myself before I turn 63. And like I said, this is the kind of stuff I like to do to keep me engaged, to kind of make a game of it. Plus, it holds me accountable. If I put this out there, it certainly makes me want to do it a lot more when I know that I've said I'm going to do it. You know what I mean. It's just making me more accountable, and make sure I do it. So there you go. And finally, I just want to say this, because inevitably there's going to be someone that thinks and or comments about how dangerous it is to do single, heavier PR type lifts when you're older. Now, this is what I'm doing. I don't encourage anyone to go out there and just arbitrarily, without training, try to set a squat PR for themselves. This is all predicated upon regular training, consistent, regular training over months and years. And like I said, this is something I like to do to keep my mind engaged, to make it a game. And it's a measurable metric. And, lets me know where I am, whether I'm making any progress and whatnot. Now, I know that eventually I will plateau and everything's going to gradually start getting lower and lower and lower. But I want that gradual ebb of strength loss I want to stem that as much as possible. That's why I'm doing this. And obviously sitting still doing nothing all the time, this stuff I eventually wouldn't even be able to get out of a chair. I don't want that. So there's that point. The other is, I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. And thank you for all the subscribers that have subscribed recently, the new guys, new gals. Thank you so very much. Had a little tick up in subscribers recently and hours watched, and that's all really good. I love that. Thank you very much. I'm having a blast doing this. Again, I'm having fun with it, and again, it holds me accountable. And I guess that's it for today. I just want to show you what I'm up to, what my strength goals are for this year, and there they are. I hope everybody is having a great week. Hope everybody's having a great month and a great year. And wishing the best to everybody. And with that, I will say, until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.